Hey guys, just about to play round 2 of the Magic Origins Limited Championship qualifiers. We did lose game 1, so if we want to get an invite to the round 1 rather, if we want to get an invite to the championships, we need to win the next 4 matches. And if we want to finish in the prizes, we need to win 3 of the next 4. So hopefully we can do that. Our deck is strong. I think this is a keep. Jesse and Thief on the play is pretty nice. It does suck we have 5 lands. In the first round, in game 1, I played kind of poorly. I made a bad decision, and then in game 2 we just got mana screwed. So that's that. Hopefully I can have a little bit more tight play now than I did in the last one. I think we definitely lead with Jesse and Thief and try to start drawing cards with that. Be nice to get a Stratus Walk for it or something like that. That can just win you the game, all that card advantage on the Thief. And it's a hard creature to block. Like if I'm on the play, there aren't many creatures my opponent can play on his turn 3 that can just block a Jesse and Thief without concern for me having a way to pump it up with prowess. So we'll lead with an island and win our turn. I wouldn't mind drawing like a 2-drop, like our Jace or Dragon Fodder or something like that, just to get things started a little earlier. Although I might actually hold on to it if it were Dragon Fodder, actually, because I can use it to pump up my Thief. Ooh, we got Pia and Kira, so that's nice. So yeah, we go Thief into Pia and Kira, probably. See what our opponent does here. Yep. That does not block our Jesse and Thief real well. It would be nice if we had those for our Jesse and Thief, come to think of it. Drop another island, drop our Thief, and end our turn. Alright, so we're in an alright situation. We don't have a way to pump our guy up, but, well, now we do actually. Well, I may hold off on playing Pia and Kira since I can do this now. Yeah, I think we go Dragon Fodder, which we can use to double block a Boggart Brute, for example. Pumps up our Jesse and Thief to be too big for anything but a double block to kill. So we'll swing. Alright, double block it is. And so we trade our Thief for a Brute, which I'm okay with. It's not amazing, but it's alright with me. Our opponent also blue-red. Although so far he hasn't played any cards that we actually have, interestingly enough. We didn't get Void Mages or Subterranean Scouts in our pool. I mean, if he wants to swing here, yeah, I was going to say, I will trade. Not afraid to trade. Alright, so we're going to play Pia and Kira now. And end our turn. See if he has removal for Pia and Kira. It's not too hard for a red deck to kill Pia and Kira Nalar. That, however, does not do it. It's just a big old creature, though. Alright, more food for... Okay, I think I'm just going to swing with a flyer here. If he chooses to block, I can then sacrifice the other one and take out the Ring Warden Owl. I think that's fine. I can actually just swing with both of them. That is what I'll do, is swing with both flyers. Alright, so now we will go sacrifice this Thopter, do 2 to it, and then the other one. Alright, and then we go Gear per Gearcrafter. Get another Thopter token for Pia and Kira to sacrifice if necessary. Okay, Thopter Spy Network. Our deck would have really liked that. Our opponent right now doesn't have any way to turn it on, and I'm okay with that. We do, but... Okay, now he does have a way to turn it on, and that's bad. Bad news. Not really much we can do about that. Seismic Elemental lets us get in for 6 right now. It's also just a big body, so that's not bad. Might be worth it to just leave a Thopter back, though, to be able to... Well, it won't be able to swing this turn anyway, right? Right. So I think we just play our Seismic Elemental. And swing away for 6. So our opponent gets a Thopter, thanks to their veteran sidearm. Yeah, I guess it would have been really greedy if we got a Thopter Spy Network too instead of one of our junk rares. Would have been asking a lot. You'd think he would at least equip his... Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay. I think I swing like that. Okay. We can, in fact, block this Thopter token, so he's not going to get a card this turn, hopefully for us. If we get him low enough and we get some more artifacts, we may be able to just burn him out, but he gets another Thopter, which is bad. Yeah, the thing's just an engine if you can get it rolling. Unfortunately for us, he had the sidearm he needed. Alright. Move that there, that makes sense. Okay. Drawing land right now, certainly not ideal. Alright. So now we just swing with these two. Wait a second. What happens if I swing with everything but the Thopter token here? Can I burn him out if he doesn't have removal? He'll block 4 and 6. No, we can't burn him out. Not quite. I mean, if he takes this, then we have a chance to soon. Maybe I should attack. I think I will attack with that too, since it trades with everything that's out there right now. Yeah, let's do it. Force some decisions. Right, the double block there. Takes 2. Okay. I think we actually want to kill the Thopter token and the Void Mage. So we're going to kill both his Thopter tokens, which means he won't get a thing. Oh no, he'll still have veteran sidearm, so he'll get 1 Thopter on his turn. Okay, so he goes to 7. I could save my Seismic Elemental. No, I can't. I can only kill one of them. So I don't think I'm going to. We're just going to let the trades happen. Take our opponent down to 7 and end our turn. Here comes another Thopter. We didn't get smashed to smithereens or anything like that in our sideboard, in our card pool, unfortunately for us. Right, but that's good news. He can't attack yet, but I mean, what's good news is what he did. If I blow that out of the way right now with our Thopter, yeah, it's not really worth it. So we just swing again with Scrap Skin. Take him down to 5. We really want to draw some more artifacts right now. So we'll play our Deep Sea Dude, who can't attack yet, but he is huge. It'd be nice to just hit Whirler Rogue or something like that right now. We do have plenty of outs in our deck right now. We probably do want to bring in our Chandra's Fury or whatever it's called from the sideboard, the one that does 1 to all his dudes, because it's really, like, imagine if I drew that right now. I think we got a block. Nah. No, we don't. Let's let him draw. Let's take 2 and let him draw. Having that Thopter gives us a lot of reach, so I think it's important. Alright, Alchemist's Vial. Nothing too scary, but it does draw him yet another card. Second Seismic Elemental drawn right now would be pretty good, I think. Any artifact would be amazing right now. It'd be pretty close to clinching it for us. And it could happen. We do have a lot of artifacts and creatures that make artifacts. I think we have 8 or 9, and we've only seen one of them so far. So we have a lot of draws that can help us out here. And that is one of them, I think. Okay, so he's at 5. We swing. I can't really swing with Pia, though, is the bad news. But we only have to hit him for 1, and then we can kill him with our Ram Roller. But we can really only swing with these 2, so it's kind of hard to hit him for 1. But we're going to swing with the Scrapskin Drake and the Goblin. Yeah. See if he turns off attacking with his Alchemist File. Doesn't look like he wants to. Oh, yeah, he's gonna. Alright. That does help our opponent out for a turn. What happens right now if I kill this? Swing. No, it's still not enough. I still won't get through the damage. Gotta wait one more turn, it looks like. So we'll play our Ram Roller, who's actually pretty big right now, too, which isn't irrelevant, as a 4/3, and end our turn. So we can put our opponent down to 1, just with our artifacts and our Pia and Kira and Nalar. This time I probably will block the biggest Thopter, or I could block the one that I'll trade with. Then, well, it won't trade, and then burn my opponent for 3 with Pia and Kira and Nalar. Yeah, we definitely want Chandra's Fury against this guy. It'll be big. Big damage. He's tanking because it is a complicated situation, a complicated race. Towergeist, okay. Wish we had one of those too, but you know, can't be too greedy. Put an island in his graveyard. And this Goblin token's been around for a long time, huh? Anchor to the Ether on that. Really? I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, it means we won't draw an artifact, I guess. This turn, because instead we're going to draw our Scrapskin Drake again, but I mean, maybe that's what he's going for. I would have, I guess if he did on Pia and Kira and Nalar, then, okay, yeah, attack with those. Looks good. Yeah, for now, I think we just take it, because what we need to do next turn is swing with all of these, get 1 damage through, and then sack both our artifacts. And I think we can do that. So we're just going to take 3 here. He only draws 1 card, not 2, because of the way that works. We know we're going to draw Scrapskin Drake, unfortunately for us. See, hopefully he does not have a 2-drop. If he doesn't, I think we win. Because he has 3 blockers for 4 attackers. And we can get, yeah, I think we just won. He doesn't have a mana for Disperse. Okay, so let's drop that there just to make sure we have enough mana. The only problem is attacking with Pia and Kira and Nalar. But I think we still do it. Yeah, we attack with everything here. At least 1 from the Goblin gets through, and then we sack both of these artifacts. Yeah, so let's do it. Attack with everybody. I mean, I guess if he blocks a certain way, this could be a problem. Like if what he's let it hit, but he can't let the Ram Roller hit him either, really. So, okay, so 1 gets through as planned, if that's how he's going to block, and then we sack these 2 for 4 for lethal. So we sacrifice this. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. I always do that with these effects. That would have been bad right there. So we do 2, sacrifice. We do 2, sacrifice. And then he takes 1 from that goblin for lethal. Took some math, but it happened. On to game 2. We want Chandra's Fury. Negate seems good too, now that we know he has Thopter freaking Spy Network. So we leave that in. Let's see, what do we want to take out for our Chandra's Fury, our big old 5-drop? Deep Sea Serpent isn't that great against him. He's mostly attacking us in the air, so it's a pretty dead card like it was that game if you don't have enough cards in your graveyard. So I think I'm kind of going to cut that and just run with this. Seismic Elemental's a little less good against him too, but it did let us hit him really hard at one point in that game. Question is whether I'd rather have Cobble Brute or Deep Sea Serpent. I think Cobble Brute. Alright, I mean, Ghirapur Ether Grid would be good if we can actually make sure we always have 2 artifacts, but that hasn't even been a guarantee in this deck, where we do have quite a few artifacts. Sigil of Valor, you know, we did get put into a board state there where Sigil of Valor would have been pretty great for us. Maybe worth thinking about putting in place of something, maybe a Seismic Elemental, because it can make my creatures pretty big in this deck. We go pretty wide. It can also just be so dead, but we can also sack it to Pia, and we can also use it to make creatures unblockable. So I think I do want to put it in against this opponent. I think I will take out. Taking out a creature for it doesn't seem that good because, yeah, Stratus Walk's actually not that good against his opponent. Let's go with that. Put the Sigil in. See how that does for us. But if, you know, in that board state, it would have been huge. And it's good with Whirler Rogue and Seismic Elemental. Ooh, that's an ugly hand that we're gonna have to mulligan. Another ugly one. Wow, we're not doing it here. Okay, well, as far as 4 land hands go, 4 card hands go, that's not awful, but we're in really bad position to start game 2 here. We went, what was it? 1 lander, no lander, 5 lander. That's what happened, right? Well, we do have 2 pretty strong cards in our hand, and Hangerback Walker can be a huge problem. That's what we're going to play on turn 2 is our Walker. Rune Servitor, all right. Well, we got Claustrophobia too, should we ever get the chance to, you know, draw some more lands. So we're going to play our 1/1 and end our turn. All right, Gear Crafter. We'll just take 2 here. Ugh. So at least we can use our dude's ability. What I'll probably do, because I could really use a card draw right now, is block here, put a token on this, and get 2 Thopters. Like if we can draw a land, we get all of, especially a few lands, we get all of our removal up, and that's pretty big. So I think that's what we have to do. Drawing the card from the Servitor seems pretty good right now. Help us get out of our funk. I mean, our opponent gets to draw a card too, of course, but okay, well that complicates things. Depends what you put it on, though. Okay, I'm more okay with that. All right. Okay, so we go block. Do that. So we get to draw a card, kill his guy. We do take 4 in the process, and we get 2 Thopters. And it's not a land, but at least it can chump block that thing. Gosh. Alright, so we play our Maritime Guard. I think it's okay to swing here. We're not going to double block that thing anyway, so. There's a Spy Network. Great news. Last time we were way ahead when he played it, and we still had to struggle to beat it, so. I'll take 2 in the air. All right. Well, it's a little bit late. But we'll play our Jesse and Thief now. And I think we swing... I mean, we could double block it and prevent him from drawing a card at least, but I think I'm just going to swing. If we get the land for Lightning Javelin this next turn, that'd be pretty sweet, I think. Although he's got so many blockers now. Chandra's Fury is really what we want to be doing here in a little while. So we'll take 2 more. See what 5-drop he's going to play. Pro and Sergeant. Yeah, that's... Now I would like a Lightning Javelin land. And that's not it. I think I attack with my Jesse and Thief. And bluff, I guess. Because that's what we'll be doing. I mean, that's really our only hope right now is drawing some more cards. I'm happy if he trades. Yeah, no, he's not gonna. That's just they just bounce off each other. So unfortunate for us. We just end our turn again. Yeah, this is a problem. It is a problem that Chandra's Fury can help with in a little while. I think now I do just double block this token. Yeah, just do it. Still gets to draw a card, but we're now like, you know, losing this race so hard that chump blocking is kind of important. Veteran sidearm on that would be pretty annoying. Well, Prickle Boar is pretty annoying too. I think we probably just scoop now. Is it too little, too late? Probably. But Lightning Javelin. Both of these are huge problems, but I guess Prickle Boar is even more of a problem. So we'll hit the Prickle Boar with it. Ooh. Yeah, that's not bad right now. We do have to give up a creature we'd rather not give up. We also have Claustrophobia, so maybe we can at least buy ourselves some time for Chandra's Fury, which can put our opponent back a little bit, but we're going to take 3 here, and then that's going to turn into a 4/4, and then we're going to Claustrophobia it. He's also going to swing in the air, so actually we're just dead. Yeah, we're just going to scoop. All right, on to game 3. We'll begin sideboarding. Maybe this time we won't mulligan to 4. All right. And onward we go. Not any changes I would make. Maybe I need 18 lands, but it doesn't really seem like it. Our deck has plenty of lands. 17 is the right number for this curve. All right. That's pretty good. Turn 2 Hangerback, turn 3 Gear per Gear Crafter, turn 4 Cobble Brute. And if you can then follow that up with the turn 5 Seismic Elemental, the opponent is pretty well dead. So we need to draw some lands for all of that to happen, but we can also just draw some more good creatures. Our curve's low enough that we can play most things already. So we're going to play turn 2 Hangerback Walker, like I said. Playing him on turn 2 is good, because he can just, and there's Pia and Kiran, so if we can play them on turn 4 too, that's pretty brutal for our opponent. So we're going to cast that. Yes. And we end our turn. I mean, we have stuff to do every turn, so we're probably not going to get a chance to pump our Hangerback Walker for a while, but that's okay, I think. He's probably got Thopter Spy Network again, since he's already, like, getting his artifact out there. Land would be nice. Well, another Gear per Gear Crafter is also good. So we'll swing in for 1. He may play his own Gear per Gear Crafter next turn. We'll play our Gear per Gear Crafter. And we'll end our turn. Be really nice to be able to curve out here. If we just go land, things are going to be looking pretty good for us. Okay. And we did not do it. We're just going to swing. And then play our other Gear per Gear Crafter. We definitely are having land issues with this deck. Have not been a whole lot of fun. Next turn, if we don't draw land, we will have a chance to pump our Hangerback Walker, I guess. Separatist Void Mage. Alright. He doesn't have a lot of great targets. Yeah, getting rid of a Thopter makes sense. Yep. That is not a land, but it is an Artificer's Epiphany, which probably means I still won't pump my dude. Right. Sounds good to me. Yeah, we'll just Artificer's Epiphany at the end of his turn. Take 3 or 4 here, whatever he wants to do to us. And hopefully hit land for our top part of our curve here, which really isn't that high, but we can't seem to hit it, so we do take 4 here and drop to 13. Might have been worth it to Artificer's Epiphany on my own turn, so I had 1 mana open for our Hangerback Walker to try to pump it, like if I had drawn a land, but... And we could have had 5 lands in play, potentially, so that probably would have been smart, actually, in the event we hit 2 lands. So we go Artificer's Epiphany, and we did hit 2 lands, but... okay, now we've got all the lands we could ever want. We'll just swing for 1 in the air. And then we'll play Pia. I mean, I could Lightning Javelin this guy. Maybe that's just better right now. No, it's not. We're going to play Pia and Kieran and put more pressure on him. I mean, then we can play Seismic Elemental next turn and potentially swing for a lot. Will it be lethal? 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus sacking something. Not quite. Ooh, Soul Blade Djinn. Now we have a Lightning Javelin target. Yeah, that's getting Lightning Javelin hard. That's for sure. Still pretty good attack for him there, and we're just going to take it. Sigil of Valor is interesting. It will be good in this situation, but right now I think we need to Lightning Javelin. Because that thing's a big problem. The Soul Blade Djinn being that thing I'm talking about. We'll put that on the bottom. And then we'll swing with all of our flyers. And now, hey, we're actually going to get a chance to pump our dude. And I probably will block with it now. Double block with these 2 on that and pay 1 to make it a 2/2. So these 2 will trade, but I'll get 2 Thopter tokens. Yeah, so this dude's a big problem, so I'm happy to oblige my opponent here. Alright, so that dude dies. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have like Chandra's Fury like we do. That would be bad for us too. Nope. I think that's probably GG between swinging... Oh, not quite. Not quite. Well, Sigil of Valor will do it, actually. Yeah, we'll put Sigil of Valor out there on one of our Thopters, swing with everything. The other option is just to play Cobble Brute, I guess. I mean, not Cobble Brute, Seismic Elemental. That might be safer because of things like Disperse. But we actually don't have enough mana to kill him right this second if we do that. We do if we do this. 1 to equip, right? Put it on a flyer. Yeah, and then we can also go Thopter Engineer and make it even bigger. And just attack with that. Actually, that's not lethal. How about that? I thought it would have been, but it was not quite. But if we untap, we win. So oh god, if he has some sort of trick that can finish us right here, I'm going to be pretty sad. Like double giant strength, because we could have won, probably, if he didn't have disperse. I mean, he would have used it there if he had it. So we take 2 here. Okay, looks unlikely that he can kill us. Yeah, we got it. All right, well, we won round 2 against the mirror. We both seem to get a lot of artifact stuff. And yeah, so it's good matches, good games, I mean, and we're on to round 3 with 1 win under our belt. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and